And welcome. Before we start, recreational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our automated signal as long as you are on SIM. We're not your financial advisor, and this is not a trading room. This is just strictly an education room. The ES to the short side, and the Nasdaq hit the target one institutional number, and we are going to the target two is 1,000. To the 15,120. I'm not expecting anything farther than 15,120 on the Nasdaq at this moment. The YM just a new signal on the YM short, and for the ES, I'm predicting today the morning session will be 44.38.25. This is the final destination for the morning session, and we will see what happened. And we will update you. Thank you. As we said, we're going down on the ES, and the Nasdaq is doing fine, and we're not expecting no. And now the ES Autotrade is taking another short, and we're going straight to the 44.38. So that's what we are expecting, and it's a good start this morning. It will be little profit taken on target 2 is an institutional number. Usually target 3 is for the afternoon, is an institutional number. So what you see here, look, on the Nasdaq is the institutional number, profit taken on the institutional number, and there is a little pullback to the target 1. If they are trying to push it to target 3, that means the Nasdaq is done for today, for the morning session. But I'm not sure we are gonna hit the target 3 at this moment, because the ES estimation is somewhere around 44.39. This is the bottom for this morning. So you can see it's right in line. The Nasdaq is a profit taking, and it's gonna go back retesting the target 1, and from target 1 maybe, and it's all up to the ES. If it's gonna go further, then we're gonna hit the target 3. If the ES not gonna go any further than the 44.40, this means the Nasdaq is gonna stay on the target 2. So when you are auto trading, it's very important to know where you can maximize your profit. Sometimes is really good to know. As you see here, the chart is blinking. This means there is a lot of short sellers, and they are pushing this market down absolutely, and it's going to be further down the trade. And there is a profit taken on target 2 on the Nasdaq, so the Nasdaq is a little bit on a standby, and we'll see what happens. Thank you. The signal from the YM, the auto trade already took the trade when the signal fired on the YM, and it is already about to hit the target. And this is coming from the market analyzer. And please do not take any long trade. It's not over yet, and there is no long trade. Do not allow any auto trade to take a long trade. We're still going down short, and we keep monitoring. Be careful, don't let it fool you. This is the pullback re-entry at 151.51, and there is a re-entry at 151.59 short. So please do not let this market fool you because it went a couple bars up. We're still on a pullback re-entry short. And the same story on the ES. We have one re-entry in this area here, 44.48. And then the secondary entry is 44.52 short. So don't let it fool you because just moved a couple bars up. It's irrelevant. We are still on the short side, we are a long way from home to go long. So it doesn't matter what auto trade you are using. Do not allow your auto trade at this moment to take long trade. Doesn't matter where this auto trade from. It has to be confirmed long, and we are a long way from home to go long, and we need to stay focused on the short side. Don't let this market fool you, please. This is very tricky area. If we look at the ES, there is a lot of heavy resistance, and sadly, right now, everybody on the wagon to go long, and we still do not have long trade. For scalping, yes, you can get a couple bars to the long trade, but we do not have long trade yet, and the resistance on the ES is overwhelming. So yes, there is a couple of news, but it's not that great impact. Even as a high news, it's not a great impact, and I don't see at this moment the market is turning around. Is it just a little confusion here? And you should not start taking a long trade because the ES have tremendous heavy resistance. Is gonna require much more than that to break all those resistance. So this pullback maybe can confuse some of the traders, and they think now it is long. It's not long. It's still short. I'm keeping my eye on it, and when I see it, the short is finished, I will update you immediately. But at this moment, what I can see here, the market is sideways. There is not much going on, and there is no long trade. This is the sad about it. There is no long trade, not yet anyway. Still premature to do that. We need to see the ES crossing those resistant area. This is a very nasty heavy resistance in this area here, And as long as this ES not able to cross this heavy resistance in this area here, you should be approaching the market very careful, and you should not go live trade on those area here, because they are extremely dangerous trade. So I'm keeping my eye on it, and I will update you as soon as possible if I see any changes. At this moment, yes, the market start getting momentum to the long side, yes, but the resistance is extremely heavy, and that indicate we don't have enough momentum to break all those resistance. So the market in a way is on the sideway, and don't let those couple bars lower you into the long trade yet. We're not out of the wood with the short trade, so you gotta be very, very careful. Those confusion in the market can cost you a lot of money. So patient discipline is number one in the market. Thank you. The minute I see any changes, I will update you. Okay, the Nasdaq, all the short trades are finished with the Nasdaq. Now my main concern is the ES crossing those three lines. Once the ES cross those three lines, we are okay. So you gotta be careful. Don't jump on the trades until we see this ES crossing this resistance. If the ES not able to cross those resistance, it's gonna drag this Nasdaq down again. So be careful. Now that the Nasdaq officially is to the long side, but if the ES not able to break the resistance, it's going to drag the Nasdaq down again. Be careful, folks. It's your money. as we see the ES is still struggling to break the resistance, and that's what I was concerned about, and is having a hard time breaking those resistance. So, and and if it's gonna stay like this, it's going to drag the Nasdaq down again. So be careful if you are auto trading. Thank you. It seems to me right now the ES is going to break that resistance finally. The momentum start getting change and getting stronger and stronger, and it seems like we're about to break that resistance finally. And now we are on full throttle to the long side on the ES, Nasdaq, Dow Jones. Everything is to the long, and as you notice here, it is the last step on the Nasdaq and is fixing to break that resistance. Finally, it's been trying for half an hour break that resistance, and now start getting weaker, and the momentum start getting stronger, and there is buyers start coming in. The buyers are way over the sellers now, and it is a matter of minutes before the ES able to break the final steps on the resistance, and then it will be hopefully long all the way for the rest of this morning. So it's getting stronger and it's about to break this resistance. So at least we know we are on the long direction very soon on the ES. Thank you. Here's how is the situation right now before we finish this webinar. It used to be resistance, now become support. And we are going and climbing to the 44.64. And it is a matter of time. Now it is 11 o'clock. Maybe it's not going to accomplish all this in 1 hour, the morning session. But the way this market is going, most likely today, at the end of the day, we will be hitting target 1 and target 2 institutional number. Keep in your mind there is no short, and the resistance we were suffering this morning with is become a support and a heavy support. So the market now is directing to the long side, and you should not have problem to the long side. We're not your financial advisor, we're just sharing our 30 years experience with you. On the NASDAQ, you have a different story. Once we cross this double resistance, the double resistance is 152.13. Once we finish crossing the double resistance, we climb in directly to the 152.45 and institutional number 152.75. So they all connected somehow. And if you are auto trading the NASDAQ, you gotta watch out for the double resistance on the NASDAQ. And the ES, the support has been confirmed. And now it is the market very strong in the momentum. If we look here on the side, it's very strong. This is the support, 44.53. I hope this will help you. So when you are auto trading, it's very important to analyze what's going on in the market. That will help you which direction. And don't even think about taking a short trade, because there is no short trade. Folks, that's all what we have for you today. We say thank you very much, and God bless everyone. Bye for now.